Narcissists have to earn this karma for the harm they cause you. Hello, everyone. It's important to remember that narcissists often get their comeuppance from karma, so there's no need for us to actively seek it out. Despite our best efforts, they will eventually fall apart under the weight of their own choices, no matter how much we care about them. However, be wary of their timid attempts to hoover you, as they may try to get in touch with you via text, phone, or a fake profile. They want to learn about you so they can manipulate you effectively. If you don't realize your worth, narcissists won't hesitate to risk a lot to ruin your life. They will not be as effective with a fresh supply, because they will look used up and thrown away. Recall that their new supplier won't be handpicked either if you weren't a previous one. Don't judge yourself in relation to these people. Instead, focus on developing your own unique qualities. Unhealthy relationships and encounters with toxic people are common experiences for everyone. They may have a hard time meeting someone who is compatible with them, leading to a pattern of unfulfilling relationships that leaves them feeling depressed and disturbed. It's possible that they'll be the target of Hoover tactics, or that they'll receive obtuse social media messages. These messages may contain hints at their own flaws. As a result, they constantly feel guilty and unworthy, and they are unable to settle down and be happy. You have the fortitude to push through adversity and make it through this. Remain loyal to yourself and value your individuality. It's possible that narcissists won't give us the kind of attention we'd like for a very long time. They may have trouble imagining themselves as we once did. The results of their actions could cause them pain and separation. When interacting with narcissists, it is common to witness them decline and become less brilliant over time. Despite this, it is still possible for us to grow more compassionate hearts. Humans have an innate capacity for empathy, so that even if someone has committed heinous crimes, we can still feel compassion for them when we see them in distress. We need to set out on a path of self-improvement if we are to move past these events. Our experiences with negative people can help us become more resilient, attuned, and self-aware. Through this metamorphosis, we can better our lives and develop into more whole people with the help of a higher power. In the process of maturation, we bring light into the world out of darkness and strengthen our spiritual bonds. With the help of a higher power, be it God or the universe, karma encourages growth and improved decision-making. This is a fantastic opportunity for us to focus on improving ourselves. Because of this, we risk forgetting who the narcissists were in our lives. Over time, we grow and improve. Remember that narcissists are never truly finished with us. They just want to keep in touch. Still, we have the ability to force the door close. We must make sure that door is permanently closed and never opened again. When we use this type of force, they know we mean business, and they start to get scared. Narcissists who refuse to acknowledge others' pain will be held responsible by karma. No matter how bad they treated you, you'll get even with them. You simply will not be around to witness it. Don't assume that they're relaxing in a paradisiacal existence. Without you, they will be unable to carry on with their daily lives. We have known a few of these narcissists for years, if not decades. They were attached to us for good reason. They tried to exert total control over our lives and drained us dry. No one else exists who is a carbon copy of you. That much is certain. Never mind. Our supply was clearly greater than that of even the world's wealthiest individual, as evidenced by the concept of supply. They won't find what we have: an abundance of spirit, robust health, and a commanding presence. The innocent, pure love we once shared is gone, but perhaps they will find someone who can satisfy their hedonistic needs. Remember that what matters most is that we are unique empaths who recognize our own value. Once you have that aha moment and realize your value, you'll be the one who comes out on top, not them. However, it does not appear that they enjoy a carefree lifestyle. Keep an eye out for the indicators that point to their suffering, their brokenness, and their unmet desire to get back in touch with you. They probably won't try to apologize and win their way back into your life because they're afraid of being exposed or rejected. Rather, they are relentless in their pursuit of you, monitoring your every move and keeping photographic evidence of your whereabouts. Some of your belongings may still be in their possession. They can dream up the wildest, most fantastical scenarios that others might find hard to believe. They're strange little creatures, because even though they know the relationship is over, they still hope to find you again and win you over. They're holding on to the possibility that you'll love them again with all your might. They daydream about ways to win your love back, even if they don't always end up doing anything to make that happen. But the concept itself brings them some solace. That's how vital your care and support were to their survival. Remembering you fills the void they feel in their lives without you. Without you there, life is so much harder for them. They now have access to spirituality and genuine love because of you. You help them believe again in purity, youth, and real love. Even if they choose to go with a different provider, you may mistakenly believe that they are content. I can understand your frustration with their persistent attempts to have us believe their hoax. They lie about everything, so you can't take what they say at face value. You need to realize that their attempts to dominate and subjugate you are really just an outlet for their own emotional pain. Narcissists' actions, such as rushing into relationships and putting on a happy face online, can be perplexing to observers. Readers and commenters may take note of their own behavior, such as trying to woo the neighbors and peering into their home through the kitchen window. Realize that these pursuits will ultimately surpass them. Here, the universe employs the law of cause and effect in an effort to restore equilibrium. Watch for early warning signs that the effects are materializing. Everything they've done to you will have repercussions. You may not realize it, but vengeance has already been taken. What they do will be on their shoulders. It eats away at them from the inside out, and the effects are plain to see. However, it seems that either the universe or God prevents us from ever witnessing them go up in flames. Maybe, if we saw everything, we'd feel more compassion and be more moved to help those in need. Though they may have taken advantage of our kindness, let us never forget that we are empaths. We need to be unencumbered by their poisonous presence in order to thrive. Keep in mind that any attempts they make to make you doubt yourself are just symptoms of their own impending doom. Readers and commenters may point out strange actions, such as an eagerness to court the next-door neighbors or a sneak peek into their kitchen window, as they enter new relationships and display their purported happiness. These out-there habits are typical of those who skirt society's norms. But have faith that their actions will yield consequences in the end. Cause and effect can be seen clearly in this scenario. Pay close attention to the signals because the universe is actively balancing the scales. They will have to pay a price for everything they've done to you. You may not have noticed, but the cycle of retribution has begun. They will have to face the consequences of their actions. This destructive behavior has a devastating effect on their core, and the signs were there all along. It would appear, however, that the universe or God shields us from witnessing their final destruction. Seeing the situation in its entirety would make us more empathetic and make us feel compelled to help those in need. While they may have taken advantage of our compassion, let us never forget who we are. We should be able to move forward without having to worry about their negative impact on us.